I feel like we keep talking about the same brands, the same products over and over and over again. You can only talk about the Mixsoon products, you can only talk about RAYLIUR, you can talk about Anua so many times before it gets really boring. And recently I actually discovered a bunch of new Korean skincare brands and products. Some of them are actually very viral and very popular in South Korea right now, but they haven't really made a presence, I would say, in the Western market. I kind of want to be the first person to try them out, so I reached out to some of these brands and I was like, hey, I want to try your products, can you just send me some for me to try, and then we'll see where that goes. A lot of times for me, when I see a product that becomes or is becoming or on its way to becoming super globally popular and everyone's talking about it and it's becoming viral on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, I kind of personally lose interest. I'll still use them, I think I'll still like them, but it's just that I don't feel motivated to talk about them anymore, simply because I feel like everyone's generating a lot of buzz, a lot of noise with these products. I feel like if I don't have anything new to contribute to the conversation, I tend to step away. I tend to back out of the whole conversation altogether. So when I see new products, I get really excited because I'm like, wow, these are new products and new brands that are in Korea and people in the West haven't talked about it yet, and therefore I get to be one of the first to actually try and share my thoughts on them with you. So I always get excited when that happens. I do appreciate having this platform, and thanks to you guys I have this platform to actually do this and reach out to brands and ask them for products to try. And luckily some brands are really open to these ideas of, you know, Western YouTubers or Western content creators trying their products. And so some brands did send over some of their products so that I can make this video, but this video is not sponsored. These are just kind of like little gifts that I got over the past couple of months, and I'm just now sorting them out, if that makes any sense. Hi, hello, 안녕, Ray입니다. 반갑습니다. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome, welcome. I am Ray. If you don't know who I am, that's okay, because you can find out more about me where? Here on all social media platforms. My skin type is oily, sensitive, reactive, dehydrated, and sometimes, depending on the season, it can also be combination. So like I said earlier, my goal for our channel this year is to really expand our palettes of K-beauty and Korean skincare. Like, I am serious when I say I'm tired of talking about the same product over and over and over again. Yes, I love that these products have generated some kind of viewership for my channel, and I was able to gain a lot more subscribers through these products, but ultimately I really want our channel to grow for the right reasons and not just for, oh, Ray is known for that one Anua review, or Ray is known for that one RAYLIUR review. So I really want to make sure that our channel covers a lot more in terms of Korean skincare and K-beauty and not just the popular stuff. And that's why I really pride myself in our underrated skincare products series, because through that series I really get to share with you products that genuinely work and I actually really like, but I feel like the world doesn't really talk about it. And I don't need the world to talk about it because I feel like sometimes it's okay to gatekeep, honestly. Some of these products were from brands. Some of these products were my own purchases, and some of them I think were like giveaway prizes that I collected over the last couple of months. So today we have 3 products that were gifted to me. Let me see which ones. These 3 are gifted to me. Okay, and then I have one product that is from a giveaway prize. This is from Style Korean. And then this one I actually purchased on my own about a year ago. Didn't get to use this, didn't get to try this, but I got this because Monsta X's Shonu was the ambassador of this brand, and I guess part of his ambassadorship was to promote the green tea line, and I guess his ambassadorship kind of worked because clearly I was influenced to buy one myself. If this sounds like your type of content, don't change the channel, stay right here. On this channel, I review Asian skincare products so that you can shop with confidence. Everything I say in this video comes from my personal experiences, and like I said earlier, this is not a sponsored video. There's no sponsorship happening. No one's paying me to say anything nice about them. No one's asking me to post anything about their products. And with that being said, let's go. 우리 가자. Alright, starting us off is a gift from iUnik. This is their Rose Galactomyces Synergy Serum. Honestly, I wish I could show you guys the box that this came in, but then during the delivery or like during the shipping process, something in the PR box exploded or like leaked, I guess, and the box that this came in was just drenched and kind of like soggy. You know, like cereal, when you keep it in the milk for too long, it just starts to like decompose. the box was starting to decompose and I had to throw it away because it was gross. So then I'm only left with the bottle itself, but I haven't opened it because I was like, I want to open this with you guys. Some of you might have seen the actual box though, because I did post about this as I was unboxing it on Instagram stories. If you guys follow me there, you guys would have seen the destroyed box. But because I posted on Instagram stories, iUnik saw it and they were so kind because, first of all, I gotta show you something else. This is what came in the box with iUnik's products, and this is from iUnik. They sent me a little thank you card for, you know, trying their products and just hoping that I would try it, which I think is really nice when brands do that. But the most heartwarming thing that I felt from iUnik was the marketing person who is in charge of communications with me. Her name is Poya, and she sent me this handwritten card. This is probably the first gift I ever received from a K-beauty brand where the marketing person or the marketing team had someone handwrite a letter for me, and your penmanship is beautiful, okay? Dear Ray, nice to see you. It is our pleasure to present to you iUnik products to try. Our calendula cleansing oil not only attracts and banishes impurities, but also showers your skin with intense hydration. You can use the bubble cleansing foam after it to provide a comprehensive cleaning routine. Also, I included the rose toner and serum as a basic routine. You will find the power of the beta-glucan cream as it is so moisturizing. Lastly, always wear a sunscreen at the during daytime. Hope you enjoy your skincare with iUnik. Poya. Thank you so much, Poya님. 너무 감사해요. Anyways, back to this rose serum. So like the letter said, I received a bunch of other gifts from iUnik, and I'm gonna make a dedicated video on that, but I do want to try this one with you because this was one of the only products from them where I was like, ooh, okay, rose Galactomyces. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we're gonna find out today. So as always with our Try K-Beauty With Me series, I'm gonna start off every product with their key ingredients, just so we know what we're dealing with in case there are some things that we are allergic to and we just simply can't use. From their website, I see that they have, of course, Galactomyces ferment in this Galactomyces Synergy Serum. From what I remember, I think Galactomyces is that ferment or the byproduct of a fermented process of sake in Japan. Like when you drink sake, there's a fermentation process to make the actual sake, and I think Galactomyces ferment is the byproduct of it. It's the thing that comes after you make the sake. So if you ever tried like SK2 or even like Neogen's micro essence, I believe that's what they call it, those are Galactomyces basically. They are the same kind of ferment from brewing sake. There's also rose water, of course, and that's what the rose comes from. So the rose water is meant to, I think, reduce redness. And I think it also balances the water and oil level in our skin. It also apparently contains niacinamide, for those of us who can handle niacinamide. I don't think it's a high percentage because niacinamide isn't too high up on the list. It's fairly like right in the middle. So I feel like the niacinamide isn't exactly like a lot in this product. So if you are usually sensitive to niacinamide or someone who can't really handle niacinamide, this one might be okay because it's not that high of a percentage, I want to say. There's also allantoin, which helps soften the skin so that your products can seep into your skin much better. And allantoin can also gently help get rid of the dead skin from our face. And lastly, licorice roots extract. Usually I get to describe the packaging, but because I don't have a box, I guess I'll just go right to the bottle itself. This, I believe, is, it's so dense in there that I can't tell if this is plastic or glass. It could be glass or it might be like some kind of acrylic composite. It's really hard to tell. And it comes in a kind of chrome finish dropper with a white little tip over here. Oh, why is it so hard? Oh, I thought I almost broke it. Wow, the dropper is so short. I don't understand. Wait, okay, so the dropper stops right here, halfway through the bottle. So by the time I get to the bottom part of this bottle, how am I gonna get the rest of the products out? This doesn't make sense. I am confusion. All right, let's take a drop of this and try it on. Oh, wait, hold on. You know what happened? I feel something in here, right? The little nipple here. It's the rest of the pipe. It's in here right now. That's why it's shorter. Now I get it. It's not that they gave us a short pipe here. It's that the pipe itself. Oh, I gotta fix this. Hold on. If I put, oh yeah. See, if I push it down, the pipe would go back down. Okay, now it makes more sense because now the pipe is down here. Oh god, okay, wow. All right, back to the actual viscosity and the texture of the serum. It is very hydrating. I will not say watery because this is definitely not a watery kind of consistency, but it is very liquidy, very comfortable, I would say. It's not thick, it's not watery, runny. It's a very nice serum. It's a very nice serum-y texture. Okay, the rose smell kind of just goes away immediately after you put it on your skin, but I would say this is very hydrating. This, like, it's like an instant hydrating effect. Like, it's instantly plumping. It's a little bit sticky, a little bit tacky, which is kind of expected with like serums at this point. I've kind of learned to kind of let this go because my routine usually will not end at a serum. So I usually have a moisturizer or even a sunscreen go right after a serum. As long as my moisturizer and sunscreens are not sticky or tacky, then I should be good. But actually, you know what? Once it sets, I would say it's not sticky, it's only a little bit tacky. Once it absorbs into your skin, you don't notice any kind of shine. It's very matte, it's very airy, very breathable. I really like this. If you are someone who has never gone into K-beauty but you want to, but you don't want to waste money on buying expensive things only for you not to like it, and that's understandable. And I feel like iUnik is one of those brands that allows you to try K-beauty at a very low budget and you don't have to break your bank for it. So I can't even complain about the packaging because I feel like I know iUnik is not here to sell us packaging. iUnik is really here to give us really good ingredients and really good products and really good formulation. I feel like iUnik's selling point is formulation. They do have high quality ingredients, but I think it's how they formulate their products that makes me curious as a consumer and also interested as a reviewer. My overall first impressions is pretty good, I would say. Aside from the packaging issue, if you can look past it, I would say give this one a try. I believe this is like $13 or $15 for the serum, and it comes in a really hefty 50 milliliters. The bottle itself is very sturdy. Honestly, I think it is glass. It really sounds like glass. Either way, it is sturdier than your usual serums nowadays. I think their serum, and don't quote me on this and don't tell other brands I said this, around the time when Beauty of Chosun was launching their little serums, iUnik has already launched these serums, and I think these are more budget friendly than Beauty of Chosun. Beauty of Chosun gives you 30 milliliters, and I feel like their ingredients are exactly the same type as what iUnik uses, except iUnik gives you like a huge bottle of it. So if you are in the market for budget friendly skincare, good formulation, good ingredients, I would say go for iUnik and not look at the more well-known brands that are super popular, you know. We're getting into moisturizer territory right now. Moisturizers usually get a little bit messy for me. This is a giveaway prize that I won from a Style Korean giveaway. This is Benton's Guava Moisture Soothing Cream, and I love their toner. So this line, I believe, only came out with 2 products, which is the toner pad, and I love their toner pad, and I actually tried that toner pad in my previous episode of Try K-Beauty with me, where I tried a bunch of different toner pads, and I'll link it in the down bar below or somewhere on the screen. I feel like Benton has really redeemed themselves over the last 2 years. If you remember me back in 2020, 2021, even 2022, I was very opposed to using Benton's products. I feel like nothing that I've tried from them ever worked. I didn't like any of their products. But starting last year, at the beginning of 2023, they released this very basic moisturizer called the Ceramide Moisture Cream, and I loved it. I was like, wow. This is my first Benton product where I really liked it. I also like their green sunscreen, but they charge like $25 for a little bottle, and I can get the same kind of sunscreen elsewhere for like 10. I didn't really want to use their sunscreen because it was just so expensive. So for the longest time, Ceramide Moisturizer was my only favorite Benton product ever, but then I tried the toner pad, loved their toner pad with the guava juice in it, and now I'm excited to try the Guava Moisture Soothing Cream. Key ingredients include guava leaf extract, panthenol, azulene, allantoin, and beta-glucan. These are the standout ingredients that I've noticed as I was reviewing their ingredients list, so I just wanted to share that with you. So the packaging is very simple, and I feel like Benton has been a very simple packaging kind of brand. They don't really use a lot of like high gloss packaging. Everything is just very much soy ink, easy to recycle, easy to, you know, dismantle here and just take apart. Ooh. Okay, so I remember the Ceramide Moisture Cream was a little bit chunkier. I think it was 100 milliliters. This one is 80 milliliters, slightly lower in volume, but I think that's fine. It's still higher than what you normally get in the market in terms of moisturizers. I love 2 packaging, in case you guys didn't know. Moisturizers, I feel like 2 packaging is the way to go. 2 packaging makes it easier for me to, you know, travel with, to use. I just don't like dipping my fingers into jars anymore. See, now with a tube moisturizer packaging, you get to share this with your friends. So I think that's really nice. All right, let's open this up. So this one has a seal here, a little inner seal that you just kind of, you know, remove. Put the cap back on. All right, the moment of truth. Does this have fragrance? Wait, I can't smell anything. Oh, okay, no fragrance. Oh wait, hold on. It's purple! Alright, yeah, the toner pad was purple too. Wow. Short-term memory loss at 30 years old. Oh, I like this purple color. It's like, it's lilac. It's a lilac purple. I like it. I like it like that. Alright, let's try it on my skin. Just a little, because I don't want to waste it. Yep, no fragrance. Oh. It feels so nice. This feels so nice. It's very similar to those water burst gel moisturizers. I feel like this is great for summertime, honestly. Like, I can't really use fake creamy moisturizers in the summertime, but I love a good water bursting moisturizer. It goes on your skin pretty opaque. Like, you can see the purple color very clearly, but once you spread it around, it becomes very watery and very like transparent, I want to say. It's a little bit shiny, but it's not greasy. In terms of finish, I feel like it's not as sticky as most moisturizers, but this is tolerable. I feel like this is okay for me to wear even. But what I do love is Azaleen. Once I see Azaleen in there, I know it's gonna be some kind of blue, some kind of purple, like my favorite kind of color in skincare. But also Azaleen, I feel like has been really helpful in terms of soothing and like calming my skin, as opposed to like the typical Centella or Heartleaf or Artemisia. I feel like Azaleen is definitely one of those underrated, undermined, calming, soothing agents. Honestly, I can't really say I have any dislikes or setbacks for this product. I would say mature skin might want to go for the ceramide moisture cream as opposed to the guava moisture cream. This one I do like as an oily skin person. I will definitely use this during the summertime. Okay, we have another moisturizer with us today. This is an all new brand I feel like a lot of people here in the West do not know about. You've heard of iUnik, you've heard of Benton, we've all heard of them, right? Ongredients, have you heard of them? Be honest. So this is a gift from Ongredients. They gifted this to me back in March? April? Yeah, April. This is their skin barrier calming lotion. And this is the only product that they are actually trying to push in terms... The sticker fell right off. This is the only product that they're trying to push in the Western market right now because I feel like they're still so young, so new. They're afraid to invest too much money into a market that might not reciprocate the same kind of love, but I feel like they're fine. Look at their entire extensive catalog of skincare products. And there's also more in the back. Let's jump right into the key ingredients. So of course, the main ingredient of all is Centella asiatica. They even have a little image of it here on the packaging. They also have 9 types of peptides, which I feel like a lot of lotions and creams should have at this point. If you are releasing a moisturizer and you don't even think about peptides, what are you even doing, bruh? They also have something called the NBP complex, which is their patented ingredients slash technology. And this ingredient composes of purple carrot, Molochia, yerba mate, and borage. I believe that's what it's called. I feel like we don't talk enough about purple carrots. I've tried it once, loved it. Okay, moving on to the packaging. Again, very simple packaging, just a thin cardboard box. Ooh, I love this kind of packaging. It's very minimalistic. I feel like this packaging can go in a versus battle with like Mixsoon. And they have a little tab here, so after you're done using this product, you can just rip it off very easily and then toss the bottle away and then the labeling separately. This comes in a pressed top cap to release the products. And if I'm not mistaken, this should also have an inner seal. Yeah, it does. Because it needs to prevent the products from leaking like that. Open this right now. Oh, it's really hard to open. Why is it so hard? Okay. Hopefully it wouldn't take that long for you guys, but this one is taking hella long time to get rid of. No fragrance. Yeah, it doesn't really have any bad smell. It kind of just smells like natural ingredients. Let's see how runny it is. It looks really runny in the bottle. Ooh, that was satisfying. I would describe this as more so a typical lotion texture, because lotions are usually much thinner, much runnier than your average moisturizer, at least in Asian skincare. This is the Round Around Green Tea Cica Sun Lotion. I first learned about this brand through Monsta X's Shonu because, like I said earlier, he is I think he was. He's no longer the ambassador, but he was the ambassador or like the face of the brand at one point, and he was really helping them promote the green tea line. And of course, you know me, I loved a good sunscreen. And once I saw the sunscreen in one of the ads, I was like, I have to get it because number one, Shonu. Number two, 100 milliliters. Listen, I don't know what the deal is with brands releasing 50 milliliter sunscreen, 60 milliliter sunscreen. I've seen 30 milliliter sunscreens. If you're doing that, you're not really trying to help people. Because if you really want to try to help people prevent their skin from getting skin cancer, prevent their skin from rapidly aging, you would be releasing a larger bottle size of sunscreen. Why would you? Let me not start, okay? All that to say, good job round around. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? Give us 100 milliliters of everything, okay? And keep the price low. Key ingredients is zinc oxide, which is the main UV filter, and it is a physical/mineral filter. And I'm really scared now because I didn't realize that this is a mineral sunscreen. Everything about this packaging screams chemical, so that's why I got it. I didn't even look at the ingredients list when I purchased it. I was like, Shonu. Oh boy, I can't remember the last time I used a physical sunscreen and liked it. The other key ingredients are green tea, which is a great antioxidant, and Cica, which is Centella asiatica. I already threw the packaging away because it was also damaged. Not like water damage, but the lid was like, it was coming off, so I was like, whatever. I still have the bottle unopened, so we're gonna try that right now. All right, so this is one of those twist off cap. Huh? Okay, so it's a twist-off cap sunscreen, but there's no inner seal. Usually there is, especially for sunscreen, so what's going on? This is why I can't trust Amazon for anything. I'm gonna have to reach out to Amazon and ask what's going on because why is there no seal here? That's a little bit concerning. There is a little stopper inside the lid to prevent it from leaking, so maybe that's why. To accommodate for the little stopper, you can't have the seal, so I get that. It's just weird. Usually, especially Korean sunscreens, there's always like that seal like you saw earlier with my other moisturizer. There's always a seal. The packaging is very sturdy. Honestly, this is a very solid kind of tube. I really like the size as well. Again, the size matters, okay guys? Size matters for sunscreen. The bigger, the better. So it doesn't seem like they have added fragrance, but they do have a bunch of essential oils like lavender oil, orange oil, and lastly, limonene. I don't understand why brands have to add limonene to everything. I really hate that smell. I don't like it. And it's pretty strong here. But I will say the lavender oil is the strongest. Did I waste my money on this? All because of Shonu. I'm blaming Shonu right now. So because this is a mineral sunscreen or like a physical sunscreen, I really think this is good for sensitive skin. But if your skin is dehydrated, I don't think you're gonna like this. If your skin is oily, I don't think you're gonna like this. You're gonna feel the zinc oxide, so I don't know, we'll see. Already very white. Will blending it get rid of the white cast? Okay, so my first few swipes. Very obvious, my natural skin tone, the sunscreen, doesn't look like it's gonna go away anytime soon. We're gonna trust the process and keep rubbing this in. Wait. Yeah, there's a difference. No sunscreen, sunscreen. You definitely see an instant white cast. No! You know what's funny though? Shonu has such darker skin tone compared to most Koreans, and yet they use him as like the spokesperson slash model for this kind of sunscreen, which just turns you white. I think that's just kind of funny and ironic. Shonu is known for being very athletic, super sporty, very outdoorsy kind of person. He runs, he jogs, he swims. Round around, what were you thinking? But in all seriousness, this is their physical sunscreen. They do have a chemical one that they launched, I think last year. This one came out in 2021, I think. It was before Shonu enlisted in the military and the army, and then I believe a year ago they released a chemical sunscreen which is better suited for people with deeper, darker skin tones because chemical sunscreens tend not to have the white cast. Sunscreen, no sunscreen. What do you guys think? I feel like there's an obvious difference, right? You can easily tell. But overall first impressions, aside from the white cast, this is a really nice texture and it sets pretty matte. So if you have oily skin, you want a matte sunscreen. Unfortunately, this does have white cast and it is very powdery, but it is more on the matte side. Oh, I think this is why they had Shonu sell this product, because athletic people will like this. If you are sweaty, I feel like this will stay on your skin a lot longer than a chemical sunscreen, because with chemical sunscreens, once you start sweating, you have to reapply sunscreen because the sweat pushes out the UV filters. this one I feel like is pretty solid in terms of keeping your skin locked in and also protected from UV filters. Not bad, but you know, obviously for darker skin tones, this is easily a no-no. Even for people with like my kind of skin tone, it's also a no-no. I can't imagine putting this on my face. I'm gonna look like a ghost, okay? I think if you are outdoors, if you're going to the beach, I feel like this is a great option because it is zinc oxide, because it is a physical sunscreen, because it has a lot of like the essential oils. I feel like it can actually grip onto your skin and last longer than your typical chemical sunscreen. This is Pestlo's Spicule Reborn Peeling Mask. This one I got from Pestlo directly as a gift. They were like, hey, can we send you something? But it took me forever to get this product from Pestlo because there was like communication issues, there was language barrier issues. I tried my best to reach out to them using Korean, but I think the person on their social media team was having some kind of communications issues, or maybe they just couldn't like translate my bad Papago Korean to actual Korean, so there was just a lot of disconnects until someone else stepped in and then she finally got the product sent over to me. So I've been seeing this product all over Korean social media. I'm talking Korean TikTok, Korean YouTube, and Korean Instagram. There's a huge difference. People here, we talk about like beauty of Joseon, we talk about like Anua, like it's some kind of like new science, but Koreans are already on the next thing, so it's kind of like I don't watch a lot of like Western creators anymore because they talk about the same things I'm talking about. There's no fun in that, so I like looking and seeing what Koreans are actually using, and I've been noticing this peeling mask all over Korean social media, so I wanted to try it out. And so if you don't know what spicules are, you probably have heard of them. So if you have heard of VT's reedle shots, they use spicules. So does Pestlo. And what spicule is in general is just hydrolyzed sponges, and different brands and companies use different spicules. Some spicules have more organic shapes or irregular shapes. Some spicules are actually just like needles, and it really depends on which brand you are using or trying. But ultimately, hydrolyzed sponges or spicules are meant to exfoliate our skin. Now, with VT reedle shots spicules, it is meant to stay on your skin. So a lot of people are kind of scared of that, but I have another video on that where I talk about the entire VT reedle line, talk about everything that you need to know about the reedle shots. So you can check that out somewhere on the screen as well as the down bar below. But back to the Pestlo peeling mask. So when I see these creators apply it on their face, it looks like they have pesto on their face or like spinach, and I honestly thought because it looks like pesto, right? What do you put pesto on? I think like crackers, right? I haven't had pesto in a long time. I thought that this brand was ultimately inspired by the ingredients of pesto or whatever makes up pesto, but turns out Pestlo, the brand, is a combination of two words, pestle and road. And in Korean, there's no R sound, there's only an L sound, so it's like pestle Load. So it's Pestlo. It has nothing to do with pesto. I thought that was funny in terms of like how I perceived it, especially because it looks like pesto, and I'll show you in a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So the key ingredients are green tea, wormwood, which is great for skin relief, anti-inflammation, and soothing. Of course, there's also hydrolyzed sponges, aka the spicules. In other terms, it has microneedling in this, but you do wash it off, so it's not as scary as leaving it on your skin. And lastly, there is pine bark extract, which is great for removing dead skin on your face. So in terms of packaging, the case itself, the box, like really bold red coloring with like black sides and then a red back as well. And there's just a bunch of like science-y kind of looking illustrations here. Of all the content creators I've seen making content about this peeling mask, no one's ever showed the box. I would like to know what the box looks like. That's why I'm going to show you guys the box and everything, okay? Very reflective packaging, which is really interesting to me. This comes in 120 grams, and I believe this can last you for about maybe 4 months if you use this very sparingly. And again, this includes like hydrolyzed sponges and spicules, and you don't want to use this every single night. I would say use this maybe once a week. It is so watery in here. Wow. I feel like everything is starting to like separate already. Oh, okay. Wait, let me check to see if there's any fragrance. Okay, so the ingredients list does not show any fragrance, but I'm smelling something. I think it's like the herb. It has a very herbaceous scent. I don't mind it. I kind of like it. Oh my god, it's already like dropping out of the tube. Should I put more? I'll put more. Why isn't it coming out? Ooh, it does look like pesto. It looks like ground spinach. This is how it looks like. It looks like doo-doo. I'm gonna show you guys a close-up as well. One of the things I noticed on these social media content creators' content of the Pestlo peeling mask is that, you know, they apply it on and it looks very messy, but it's so easy to wipe off. So I'm gonna try that out here. After they remove the areas where they put the mask on, it's like instant pore extraction, like you don't see anything anymore. And I can never tell if it is like CGI or some kind of like post-production magic, but I have my doubts. I don't believe it's that magical or powerful, but we'll find out here. This is the hand where I put the sunscreen on, so I'm expecting this to pick up all the sunscreen as well. This is the hand with nothing on, so we're just gonna compare the two of them later. So I'm gonna just... Oh, this feels so nice. Wait, I like this. I like this feeling. It really looks like spinach. Guys, tell me this does not look like pesto. Ooh, very herbally. Oh, it smells like Chinese medicine. It definitely is the Artemisia, the centella, and all the different types of herbs. I almost want to eat it, but I don't want spicule in my tongue. Oh, I got out my nose. I'm just gonna let it sit like this for a little while and then I'll get back to you, okay? What does it say on the box? It says, on dry, clean skin, take a nickel size of product, which I did, I think, and massage it onto the skin. Avoid the eye area. Let it sit on your skin for up to 10 minutes and then rinse off with lukewarm water. I don't have water right in front of me right now, so I'm gonna wipe it off with a tissue and see if it actually works.
A few moments later.
All right, 10 minutes is up and we're gonna wipe off parts of it. Should I do this? Yeah, I'll do this. You see how easy it was to wipe off? Okay, here's the thing, right? I don't like using clay masks. I don't like using them because it's so hard to rinse off and to get off my skin unless I am in the shower, because it also is very messy. But the way this just wipes right off with a dry tissue, already a game changer. Let's just get this one too. Just comes right off. Oh, I like this. I like when products do this. I like when products are easy to get rid of, especially if they're meant to rinse off and they actually rinse off easily. I like this a lot. I like this. The skin underneath should be soft, and it is. Wait, the skin where the mask used to be, it is so supple and smooth. This is super rough here because I didn't apply it here, but it is so smooth here. Okay, Pestlo, okay. This might be my new favorite wash-off mask. I like this. Spicule Reborn Peeling Mask. Okay, I like this. If you see me using this in a vlog, you know that I will like it. Very promising, guys. Very promising, Pestlo. I am invested. I like this. I like this a lot. Good job, good job. 좋아요, 좋아요, 네, 좋아요. We have come to the end of this episode. If you would like me to try other types of K-beauty products, as in like categories or even like a brand, let me know in the comments below. You can also check out my YouTube shorts for more bite-sized reviews of K-beauty products. As usual, I will leave all the product links in the down bar below for you guys to check out in case you guys are interested. Please help this channel grow by subscribing and sharing this video with your friends and family. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, be safe, stay hydrated, and most importantly, be gentle with yourself. I mean it. 안녕. Come back for more. 주세요, 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 주세요.